My family and I live in Delano, Minnesota. Recently relocated from White Bear Lake, Minnesota, where we met Tim and sold our house that we had lived in for 10 years. The decision to hire Tim and become his client was one of the easiest decisions my wife and I have ever made together. We had met previously with 3 different agents. During all 3 of those meetings, I was taken back by one specific thing. All 3 of those agents showed up ready to share with us what they planned on selling the home for. They hadn't even met us yet. They knew nothing about us, our home, where we lived, our story. When I met Tim, the story was completely different. Tim came to our home with a genuine interest, not only in the property, but the people that lived in the property. Tim left that original meeting, and at no point did he even make a suggestion on how much he would sell our home for. The process of getting our home ready to sell was a long one, and what was most impressive about that journey and that process is that Tim took point on everything. Tim had countless contacts. Tim made all the arrangements for everything that needed to be completed. My wife and I had no responsibility in making sure someone was coming to the house at a certain time, placing carpet, to making sure the painting was perfect. From the time we met Tim to the time that we actually sold our home, I can't think of one moment where our anxiety or stress wasn't met with reassurance from Tim. Tim's marketing process, again, is second to none. Everything from print marketing to video, media, social media, Tim had every angle covered. He was able to generate interest and awareness that we had a great property for sale. Tim not only used print in his marketing of the home, but also used video. In the vision that he shared with us in one of the first meetings, he talked about marketing the home, and he talked specifically how he utilizes video to help market his properties, showing clients and potential clients what it really looked like to live on the property. The videos were clear and concise. The photos that were taken were clear and concise. I just believe very strongly that without the video, without the marketing itself, we would have sold for far less and had much fewer individuals interested in the property. Once the home was actually on the market and up for sale, the process was a relatively quick one. And again, Tim demonstrated just business acumen and savvy that very few others have demonstrated of people that I've worked with in the past. From the time we started receiving offers to the time we finally accepted an offer, again, there wasn't a moment in time where my wife and I had any questions that our best interest was in mind. When people ask me what sets Tim apart from other realtors, I tell them with passion that Tim is a man of character. I have a strong faith, and one of the things that I did gravitate towards too is Tim also has a strong faith. And it's one of the things that I noticed right away in Tim, not because he shared it with me, but I noticed it in subtle ways. The things that he would ask me questions about, my kids, my family, things that were important to me. They were certainly business related, but they were also personally related. The man that I met will leave a lasting impression on me and my life, probably forever. And I would encourage anyone that has even a consideration of selling their home to reach out to Tim. It'll be a life-changing experience.